guys, and welcome back to the Crazy Mind Chronicles. I'm so glad you decided to press play today again. Today's episode is more of a reflection. Remember last week we talked about the masks that we wear, and when we wear it for too long, the effect it has on our body, and the way people choose to wear these masks not to seem vulnerable in the presence of others. Someone made a comment to me that she's not willing to take off her mask because she doesn't want people to use her vulnerability against her. Her words are valid, her thinking is valid, that thought process is valid, but at the same time, I want to say not everybody is going to use your vulnerability against you. That is a narrow perspective of seeing it. Keeping everything inside for too long can hurt you. Maybe bottling your emotions, you need to see it first as not a sign of weakness. It's the way you show strength. So when we keep our emotions to ourselves, it's not because we don't feel it, it's not because you're empty, but bottling up your emotions is a way of protecting yourself. And yes, maybe you've been in spaces where you don't feel safe to express what is going on inside. You've been misunderstood before, you've been judged, or you've been told to just get over it, and so you've learned to stay quiet. You've chosen bottling up your emotions as a defense mechanism for yourself. In those moments, I would like to tell you that holding things in is not a weakness, my darling. It's your brain and your heart saying, I'll deal with this later when it is safe. And for me, that is survival. That is resilience. Think about the effort it takes to hold yourself together when you're carrying so much. To walk into your office, to show up for your family, to keep going when everything inside of you feels heavy. For me, that is not weakness. That is not vulnerability. That is control. That is strength. Bottling up your emotions or keeping up to your mask or to a facade which you've grown accustomed to doesn't mean you're fragile. It means you're strong enough to carry the weight for a while. It means you know how to keep yourself steady in a moment when falling apart isn't an option. And yes, I know there are consequences if we hold it in forever, but I think it's important to pause and acknowledge the strength that live inside the silence. Here's the thing, bottles fill up, and once they do, they need to be opened because of the fizziness eventually. The real challenge is not in bottling your emotions, but in it staying bottled for too long. Yes, our mask protects us. Bottling up your emotions protects you, but if you never release what is inside, it turns into pressure, turns into stress, and even sometimes pain and loneliness. So maybe the reflection is not about bottling up your emotions, it's not about being vulnerable, but it's about being human. It's about being normal. It's about finding balance, knowing when to hold it in and knowing when to let it out. If you're listening right now and you're carrying something inside of you, you're still keeping your emotions, I want to remind you that you're not weak for doing that. No, you've been protecting yourself in the best way you know how to. But when you feel ready, when the moment feels safe, give yourself permission to open that bottle, to cry, to talk, to write, to share. Strength isn't only in the holding, but it is also in letting go. Both of these things require courage, and both of it are valid. I want you to remember this. Bottling emotions is not weakness, it's a survival skill, a form of strength. But healing happens when we learn to hold and release. All I'm saying is, even if you don't want to be vulnerable with everybody, you will definitely have that one person in your corner who supports and sees you, who you can share with. And it might just be your journal. Write out what you feel like. Oh, today I went through this and this, and I'm grateful for the things I'm learning. Write it out. I'm going to leave you with this. You are a darling, a force to be reckoned with. So don't let your emotions rule you. They're just a passing time. Rule over your emotions. Navigate it. Until next time, take care of your mind, take care of your heart, and don't forget to give yourself a space to breathe, a space to be fully human. It is still the Crazy Mind Chronicles, and I am Mowunmi. Bye bye.